Hi everybody, thank you for having me here today. I'm here to talk to you about a few of the changes that we may see in ECE in 2017, and I'm pretty excited about them. As many of you know, in January of 2016, we found out that Oklahoma DHS made a definition change. Because of this, CCC is no longer considered an approved college for ECE college credits, and this comes down to the regional versus national accreditation. Because of this definition change, the CECPD, which is the Center for Early Childhood Professional Development, they maintain a list and a website where ECE workers must log their experience and their yearly professional development hours, much like we do. So they're required to set up an account, put in their experience, and log their hours throughout the year through the CECPD. Education and training hours determine the ECE worker's placement on the PDL, which is the Professional Development Ladder, and I'll be giving you an updated version of that so that you'll have that in your office. But because of this change, it placed our ECE students on step 1 of the ladder, and of course that's not what we want. We want our training, our education to have value to them. So we had to decide what we're going to do, basically. So what we came up with is we're going to apply for a partnership with the CDA Council in Washington, D.C. The CDA is the Child Development Associate, and it's a national credential. So if our students go to another state, that CDA will be recognized, and that's one thing that I really love about this. And also, the CDA is accepted in some countries overseas as well. So not only is it national, it's on the verge of becoming more and more international. I love that. Earning the CDA would place our ECE students on step 4 of the professional development ladder. Of course, we love that too. That's a great place to start, especially with their training and experience. So as it is right now, many centers already require the CDA for their ECE workers, even if they have an associate's or a bachelor's degree. So this is a positive step for us. And some states have made the move of requiring all ECE workers to have the CDA. So I feel like we're sort of ahead of times here. We're making changes where they're going to be needed in the future. So the basic process is going to be completing the CD application, which I'm in the process of. We'll then do what's called a crosswalk with CDA. They're going to look at our courses, look at our content. They may make suggestions for change. If they do, we'll make those changes. We partner with the CDA, and then our CCC ECE courses can count towards a student obtaining their CDA, which is a whole process in itself. And the good news also is that some of this may be retroactive. So once we form that partnership, some of our current students will be able to take advantage of that with our courses counting towards the CDA. And I'll go a little more into depth when we have everything solidified. So current recommendations: ECE diploma, continue. This is valid. It's training. It's important. If you have a student interested in the AOS as well, please just contact me and I will speak to them directly. We'll talk about the pros and cons because we want to be open with them. So just give me a call or shoot me an email and I'll be there for you. After the CDA partnership is complete, I'll be back with you and give you a short training on the CDA process. It's still in the works, so we're not positive on exactly how it's going to be set up, but it includes taking the courses, getting experience, building a portfolio, and taking that test for that national credential. So it's going to be a little different from what we offer now, but in an amazing way. So the time frame, we're hopeful to complete this by early summer. May possibly be sooner than that. So fingers are all crossed. And lastly, thank you. And contact me if you have any other questions. Maybe you want to go a little more in depth on what has occurred or the changes or how you should present the ECE program to our prospective students. I'd be glad to sit down with you, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much and have a great Friday.